Now, here's a quick one about your stereotypical nice guy who learns the hard way why you don't do long-distance relationships. Be ultra nice to your girl when she hasn't earned it. Pay attention to red flags, giving him too many gifts for holidays, etc., etc. Title: My girlfriend broke up with me the day after Christmas. She planned it for a month, but still asked for many Christmas gifts that month. Do I have any legal action to get those items back? Very likely no. He says here, so my girlfriend broke up with me the day after Christmas. That's real loving. She told me she had planned it for a month, but just wanted to see me to do it. She was also seeing someone else behind my back and is now with him. She asked for many gifts the entire month, but told me she knew she was going to break up with me for a while. She's asking for all these presents, knowing darn well he'll do it, meanwhile planning to break up with him the whole time, and she's hooking up with somebody else. What a nice girl. We were long distance around 5 months, and I came to visit her at Christmas. So he goes to her on her turf. Again, screaming nice guy. I spent thousands of dollars on hotel and flight, and I get there, we exchange gifts, and the next morning, she breaks up with me. I had to get an early flight home and everything. I already ate all the costs, but is there any action to get the gifts back that were taken like that? I would never even thought to give her these things if I was planning that. If she was planning that. Am I the a-hole for this? Smack. You should actually have to ask that question. No, you're not the a-hole. She's the a-hole. He says, I don't know. It just seems to me a little deceptive. A little. And while it might not be legally wrong, it is morally wrong in my opinion. I've been asking her nicely for her to send them back as I left all the gifts and she gave me there so she could return them. What are your options on this? Or what are your opinions on this? My opinion is I don't think you have a legal case at all. Morally wrong, yes. Legally, I don't think you're going to find any attorney that's going to take this case. But she is an a-hole. But you can tell this guy is obviously a clueless Mr. Nice Guy, actually wondering if he's the a-hole for demanding the presents back. Of course, he should get them back. But is she going to give them? Probably not. And he should have taken the gifts she gave him with him to cash them in somehow, make some money off them. But this is an important lesson, guys, how it's so important to pay attention to red flags. You don't do long-distance relationships. They generally don't work. About how gals will cheat behind the back doing the long-distance relationships, being too nice, because you can tell this guy's a total nice guy. She has all the power in the relationship. Bombarding the girl with presents at Christmas and holidays and stuff like that, that's just stupid. And he's 25 years old. It's not like he's a naive 18-year-old kid. But it's amazing to me how just deceptive some people can be. And my guess is this: the guy that she's cheating on with him, eventually he'll kick her to the curb and she'll come back to this guy. What I tell him to do is simply, sadly, you're going to have to cut your losses and move on and learn from this. Never take her back, have nothing to do with her. You can tell everybody you know about what she's done, obviously, because she's probably from where you're from. Don't post anything online because you'll look like one of these girls that do that. But it's a very important lesson. You just don't give it all to your girl, make her the center of your universe. And I'm willing to bet you she had red flags. He just didn't know what to look for. So remember this, guys.